Well, Victoria...
In at Moonee Valley with the $125,000 dominant Hiskin steeplechase. The favourite, Direct Mail, at 13-4.
And a long break, Direct Mail, but Valiant Gamble comes for home. 1 fence between him and Victory, leading 3 lengths, SYURGA and QUESTLAND. Valiant Gamble draws to the last jump, comes over it safely, 3 to SYURGA, and QUESTLAND has third, but Valiant Gamble wins the Hiskins by 4. SYURGA is second, 6 lengths away third is QUESTLAND, and then Direct Mail.
So a pretty clear win there to Valiant Gamble at 8-1, ahead of SYURGA at 25-1. The unplaced favourite, Direct Mail, 13-4. Now to Sydney and Rose Hill, race 6, the Dow Corning Missile Stakes.
Away, TARGLISH is coming after Select Prince, and Clay Hero's making a strong burst down the outside. But Select Prince in front now from TARGLISH, putting in the big drive. TARGLISH coming at Select Prince and got there. Oh, did it? No, I don't know. Select Prince or TARGLISH. Temple.
A tight finish with Select Prince coming through at 10-1. TARGLISH following at 15-2. Another unplaced favourite, Clay Hero, 10-9 on. And still at Sydney, race 7, the Scholastic Gasket Welter.
4 lengths in front down with 200 to go. Royal Reel goes to second, and here's Retford putting in a good run, and Ladrone behind those, and now Hunter's coming when the race is all over. But Baghdad Boy's well in front, the rider showing at the whip. Hunter goes into second placing but can't make it, and Baghdad Boy has beaten either Hunter or Ladrone, tight for that second placing, and then came...
A convincing win to Baghdad Boy at 7-1. Equal favourite Hunter coming in second, and Ladrone third at 6-1. The second day of the 4th Ashes Test at Old Trafford.
The dominant race on today's 8-race Moonee Valley card. While Harry White stole the honours on the flat with a double, it was Reg Jennings and brother Shane who quineled the big jumps race.
The Hiskin steeple is considered the Cox Plate over jumps. This year's field was first class. 14 of Australasia's best performed steeplechasers, and the race was spectacular. Outsider Paveway's chances came to an abrupt end when leading on the first lap.
Paveway put his nose on the ground and the boys come down.
Then the ultra-consistent Sharp As came to grief, almost taking SYURGA with him.
And Sharp As has come down and SYURGA nearly lost his rider.
Harry Green riding Red Cavalier gave the riderless horse a helping hand. But it was Valiant Gamble and Reg Jennings who produced the goods at the business end.
Valiant Gamble's over it safely in his home. And Valiant Gamble, a first-season chaser, wins the Hiskins by 4 lengths to SYURGA.
And the riderless horses, were they an advantage or
They didn't worry him. They didn't worry him. He was just happy to just blob along and keep popping his fences. He was a good ride.
Multiple forms of betting today. The Quadrella, 7, 6, 2 and 4, $2,641.30. Quad Extra, what a dividend, 6, 2, 15 and 8, $34,870.20. The Daily Double, 6 and 15, $324.65, and the Extra Double, 4 and 12, $39.50. Well, youth...
At Moonee Valley, a heavy track and a double to Harry White. First on the program was taken out by Game Patrol, who bungled the last jump but still won by 4. The second to Trendy Bay at 6-1, led nearly all the way first of Harry's double, and he brought it up on, in the third race, Rising Wind, which scored at 14-1. Brothers Reg and Shane Jennings ran first and second in the Rich Hiskin steeplechase. The win of Valiant Gamble gave trainer Calvin Burke, who won the race as a jockey on Strasbourg in 1977, his biggest win as a trainer. It was billed as the best chase field assembled in Melbourne for years. 5 runners had earned in excess of $100,000, and we had the first 4 from the Grand National. But punters were off the mark early. One of the most popular, Sharp As, in trouble with more than a lap to run. Sharp As dipped and has lost the rider at the fence in front of the grandstand.
The well-backed New Zealander, our Beaufort Star, was pulled up. Noble Heritage, Direct Mail and Red Cavalier were all gone a long way out.
But Valiant Gamble comes for home. 1 fence between him and Victory, leading 3 lengths, SYURGA and QUESTLAND. Valiant Gamble draws to the last jump, comes over it safely, 3 to SYURGA, and QUESTLAND has third, but Valiant Gamble wins the Hiskins by 4. SYURGA is second.
Reg Jennings is only 20 years old, has been riding for just 2 years, and it was his first Hiskins mount.
It's good riding a good horse like him. He's pretty easy to ride, you know. He's good. You just have to more or less sit on him and steer him.
And it was Valiant Gamble's 4th start over the fences and a good win at 8-1. Now the first leg of the double.
Wolverton Diamond a danger on the outside. Power Prince no run. Halfway down the straight and Wolverton Diamond raced up to join Disputed Pearl. Puts his head in front now. Wolverton Diamond punched out to the line about a head in front, and Wolverton Diamond goes on to win by a neck. Disputed Pearl and a length and a half to wide Scarlet third. And then
Freshened up after a couple of disappointing runs, Wolverton Diamond scored nicely today at 7-1. Race 6 was won by Prince Mirage, Pacific Mirage it is, at 6-1. And now to the second leg of the daily double.
Totsu is wide out when they set sail for home. Emerald Clouds bolting, can't get a run. Fly away in front, Fate's Image. Here's the run for Emerald Clouds in the middle. Totsu down the outside. Mercambeta late, but Emerald Clouds got up on the inside after getting the run. And Emerald Clouds goes on to win, running clear a length and a quarter to Mike Cambeta, flashing home into second placing just in front of Totsu.
And that was a bolter for the day, putting the value into the Quadrella and the Quad Extra. Now to the final race, it was Rulcify again.
Giving chase, then Promoso and our Watchman. Rulcify the leader, 150 out by 2 lengths to Bold Selection, who can't make up the ground. Trevina keeping Rulcify going, and he's going on to win well. Rulcify scores by 3 lengths to Bold Selection. Ahead away third is Promoso on the inside.
He's from 5-1 out to 7-1, but had no trouble in scoring again, Rulcify, in the final race. Daily double today paid $324.65. Extra returned $39.50. Quadrella, $2,641.30. And a big Quad Extra of $34,870.20. And that's all in sport for tonight. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our racing segment, and welcome to a very radiant Jenny Chapman today.
Good morning, Bill. How are you today?
Well, I'm very well. I broke a bad square yesterday. I think I did a fair job.
I think you did an excellent job. That was very difficult yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't a favourite one all day.
No, it was very hard. There's a few good results, a few good trifectas. You didn't by any chance get the Quad Extra, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I just couldn't get to Emerald Clouds.
No, bit difficult.
It was a good race meeting, though, just the same, Jen.
It certainly was. The dominant Hiskin Steeple was the main event on the card.
Marvellous race.
It was, and a terrific feat too for Kelvin Burke, who used to be a great jumps jockey and now a great jumps trainer.
And Rulcify showed that it can be up near the pace, and it really bolted in the last, didn't it?
Well, he's a much improved horse, Rulcify. He was a good bush horse, and now he's turning out to be a top city horse as well.
OK, let's have a look at the results of the first 2 or 3 races on the program. Race 1, the hurdle, Game Patrol, 7-2. Very consistent galloper, defeated Believable comfortably, 5-2 favourite. There was no third dividend for Battle On.
Believable jumped fairly poorly there, Bill, so there was really no excuses apart from Game Patrol one. He led most of the way and he won quite well.
Trendy Bay, Harry White, fought back strongly. It looked in running as though Panorama Grey and Dynamite Mick would both beat him, but Trendy Bay at 6s beat the favourite Panorama Grey and Dynamite Mick, which can kind of hang in a little bit round the home turn in 3rd place.
Yes, it might have cost him being a little bit closer there, Bill, but Panorama Grey, he just couldn't get there either. He fought on as best he could, I think.
I think Addy was the boy, wasn't he? He did the job properly.
Yes.
And rode a beautiful race. Yeah. Rising Wind, 14-1. Came home strongly to win from Dreaming Away, and Madam Minister, which I thought might have been a good thing, beaten in 3rd placing. Consolo, the favourite, at 11-4.
Well, Madam Minister, she missed the start rather badly, and then she ran out in the straight. I think that might have cost her the race too.
There wasn't much in it as they went to the line.
No, and there was a fairly good go at it too in the pinning ring as well.
Well, the main race of the day, of course, was the Hiskin Steeplechase. A marvellous field lined up for this, and here's how 3SZ's Brian Martin saw the finish.
Valiant Gamble looking for the Hiskins up to the bend. 3 in front of SYURGA, 3 then to Questland. Forget the others, Direct Mail. Then Steppenwolf and Red Cavalier. But Valiant Gamble going for the Hiskins win here. 4 in front of SYURGA and Questland, but Valiant Gamble only has to stand at the last. Here he comes to it now. The riderless horse clear of him. Valiant Gamble's over it safely. And the AV Hiskin Steeplechase is going to Valiant Gamble. He's racing away. The riderless horse beating him to the line, but Valiant Gamble wins the race by 3. SYURGA second, 6 away.
Strong win to Valiant Gamble, which started at 8-1. The Jennings brothers, a remarkable performance to ride the Quinella, and our Beaufort Star, one of the fancied horses, bled during the running of the race.
Yes, they just recently bought our Beaufort Star, so it was a shame for the new connections there. A very good win to Valiant Gamble and a terrific ride there by Reggie Jennings. Shane Jennings, as you said, Bill, they're both very good jumps riders, and well done to them.
And Kelvin Burke, great training performance. Must have been a big thrill for Kelvin to win such a race.
I would say so. He's always been connected with jumping races, and he was such a great jumps rider himself, now turned into a great jumps trainer.
OK, let's have a look at race 5 on the program from Moonee Valley.
Disputed Pearl got to the front up to the bend now from Liberty Slipper and Wolverton Diamond. Then Power Prince from Wise Scarlet, a gap Sir Jupiter. Disputed Pearl, the leader, straightening up. Wolverton Diamond on the outside, coming at it quickly now. And back on the inside, Liberty Slipper. It's Disputed Pearl, grabbed by Wolverton Diamond. They're going stride for stride. Wolverton Diamond getting its head in front near the line. And Wolverton Diamond gets up to win a neck on the post. Disputed Pearl. Wise Scarlet third.
Wolverton Diamond started at 7-1's been freshened up and showed the benefit of it, defeating Disputed Pearl and Wise Scarlet battling on in third place. Power Prince, the other equal favourite with Disputed Pearl, appeared to me to have every chance. Didn't fire over the concluding stages, Jen.
Bill, I agree. There's quite a few disappointments in the race. I thought the run of Quadrella, he was checked early in the race, but he really didn't get into it. He's been racing very well, but unfortunately yesterday for his backers, he didn't come through with the goods.
No. Here's the long distance race in the program. From Mooney.
Pacific Mirage race to the front from Piccadilly Pearl. Out after him now, Hall riding hard and Prince of Villa, but Pacific Mirage may have pinched a winning break. Shot 3 in front, straightening up from Prince of Villa. Then Piccadilly Pearl and a gap to Hussar's Pick. It's Pacific Mirage in front with about 180 to go. Prince of Villa down the outside, pecking it back. But Pacific Mirage is a length in front of Prince of Villa, who can't bridge the gap. And Pacific Mirage drawing away for Michael Clark, the champion rider. And Pacific Mirage by 4 lengths. Prince of Villa second.
Very consistent galloper. Certainly wasn't favoured by the weights yesterday, but was by the distance. It just outstayed them. Pacific Mirage at 6-1, beating the favourite Prince of Villa.
I think all credit has to go with the winner there, Bill, because every horse had every chance in that race. Prince of Villa, under strong riding by Greg Hall, just couldn't get there.
No. Midland Maid pulled up lame in the next race on the program.
Coming at it again, a length and a half, then getting out now Fate's Image. Off the track then Ladies Awino with Hitotsu out very deep and trying to get a run. Emerald Clouds going all right if it gets out in the straight now. And wide out here, Hitotsu has raced up to tackle Fate's Image. Emerald Clouds gets the run through. Emerald Clouds has burst through. My Cambita from the Clouds, but Emerald Clouds in front of My Cambita near the line, and Emerald Clouds has got the money. My Cambita second, Hitotsu third.
Bolted in Emerald Clouds, 25-1. The favourite was My Cambita at 2s. The way it came home and other horses who won there, like Wolverton Diamond, there didn't seem to be any terrific advantage as far as the track was concerned in the straight.
Well, Bill, yesterday the track at Mooney Valley and the time before the races at Mooney Valley, there was a lot of controversy, a lot of talk about the condition of the track. I think they might be having a little trouble there.
Yeah.
At Mooney Valley. Well, Sandown's
I just said I didn't think there's any difference inside and outside looking in the straight.
No, no difference, I agree. But the track has been rather poor, I think.
I see.
That's my opinion.
You agree
anyway.
and you disagree with
yes,
it,
yeah.
Okay, let's go to the last on the program.
Selection out after it from Promoso. Delpic gone. English Charm can't win. And then further back our Watchman, but straightening up the leader, Rulcify. 3 in front of Bowl Selection, Promoso, and then our Watchman. Rulcify with a good break of the 150-metre mark. 3 in front of Bowl Selection and Promoso. Then our Watchman and Vinciamo, but Rulcify makes it back-to-back wins of the Valley. And Rulcify wins the last by 3.5 to 4 lengths. Bowl Selection second, ahead third.
Good galloper, Jen?
He's a very good galloper and Promoso. Lucky they didn't sell him, Bill.
I'll say. And of course, Lucky Poppy came out, was found to be lame, or the stewards at least, or the vet thought it was lame. It may be developing into a hypochondriac. Knows if it limps, it won't have to run.
It might too. The stewards did have John Marr in for that too again.
Yeah, let's have a look now at the doubles for yesterday's meeting at Mooney Valley. The extra 4 and 12, 39.50. The daily double 6 and 15, 324.65. The Quadrella 2006 41.30 for 7624, and the quad extra has paid 6, 2, 15 and 8 the numbers, $34,870.20. Now, one of the interesting things that is taking place is the quarrel apparently between Channel 10 and the racing clubs over broadcasting or television